EV stocks are all over the place at the minute, with one day being up 5% and the next down 10%. What a time to be in the EV market. With Tesla leading the way this year, followed by numerous EV companies or SPAC stocks coming to the forefront to try and get a piece of the action and try and put their mark on the future of the EV industry. Well, today we are talking about another one of these EV stocks, and that is Workhorse, ticker symbol WKHS. Now, if you have any interest in this EV sector or this EV industry or the market in general, then you have most likely heard of Workhorse. They've been around a lot longer than a lot of these other new EV plays. However, this year they've been given that extra push into the limelight and have now grown to be a very popular company. So we're going to cover exactly what Workhorse is, why it has gained a lot of attention this year, and why we've been seeing a sell-off in the last month or so, and is this company a potential buy? But before we do all that, please remember that I'm not a financial advisor, so if you are planning on investing into the stock market, you should always do your own research first. And as always, if you find this video useful or interesting, or you just want to help me out, please hit the like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. It is, of course, greatly appreciated. So let's get into it. So what is Workhorse? Well, like I've already said, this is an EV company, which means it's an electric vehicle, and it specializes in last mile delivery. So similar companies are like FedEx, DHL, UPS. It's very similar to companies like that. However, this is really exciting because it is electric vehicles, and it's currently the only US pure play in electrification for last mile delivery. It is trying to transform the delivery industry with its next generation C-Series truck. It does have other trucks as well, which can be offered to companies depending on their needs. Aside from this, they are also developing a telematics software, which is going to allow them to collect data and improve efficiency. And as we know, efficiency is time, and time is money. On top of all of this, they are working on a drone, and that's going to work alongside the C-Series truck, which together could reduce costs of up to 95%. Now, Workhorse do actually have products out there in the market right now. The big company called UPS, another big delivery company, have ordered over 1,000 trucks to date. The market opportunity for Workhorse is absolutely huge. Every single year in the US alone, 350,000 delivery trucks are purchased, and that is at an average price of $50,000 per truck, which gives it a market cap opportunity of $18 billion. So lots of exciting prospects going forward for Workhorse. They are tapping into the EV market, and more specifically, like I said, they are the only pure play in this delivery sector right now doing this. So lots of prospects and opportunity to be had. As we know, the world is moving in a way that is going to be very energy efficient. So this is a very good opportunity for Workhorse to capitalize on. So now let's talk about the Workhorse share price. What a year it has been for Workhorse, and what a ride if you've been investing. Back in April, this company was trading at just about $1 per share. And then we see it rocket up in June and a rocket up again in September, hitting highs of $30 per share. And then in the last month or so, we have seen a massive sell-off, and it is down around about 45%. Like I say, that's 45% just in a month or so. So two things here really. One is, why did it gain so much attention over the last few months? And two, why is it now selling off? Well, let's cover the attention side first. There's a few different reasons for this really, but the main one being a potential USPS contract. USPS stands for United States Parcel Service, and Workhorse are predicted to be the front runners in getting that contract. This contract will be worth just over $6 billion, so it is absolutely huge for any company out there. Now, there is no guarantee that Workhorse will get this contract or even a portion of the contract. They might not necessarily get the whole thing, they could get half. But like I said, this is no guarantee, it is complete speculation, although they are predicted to be the front runners in getting this. However, this is somewhat of a gamble. The contract was meant to be out by now, however, it has been pushed back, and we're hoping that it's going to be out or announced anytime soon, or at least before the end of the year. And if they do get the contract, or indeed a portion of it, then it will be an absolute game changer for this company. However, if you're not a long-term investor and you're looking to just make a quick bit of money and you're only investing on the basis of getting that contract, then it could be considered a gamble. Another reason this company has gained more and more attention over the last few months is this name, Cathie Wood and ARK Invest. You have most likely heard of ARK Invest. They are absolutely huge and have been gaining more and more popularity themselves. Well, ARK Invest is very bullish on Workhorse. It is one of their stocks in their different hedge funds and ETFs. So if you've got somebody like Cathie Woods back in the brand or back in a company, it does help to install faith in this company, and people are obviously jumping on the bandwagon and want to see what this company is all about. Now, with the election around the corner, we know that Biden loves the EV sector. He wants to move the world in an energy efficient way. Trump also put this tweet up back in May, which actually saw Workhorse surge up 200% on the back of this tweet and obviously the news surrounding it. On top of all of this, you may have heard of Lordstown Motor. Now, Workhorse own 10% of this company, which recently completed their merger with Diamond Peak. So it is now ticker symbol RIDE. So they own 10% of that, and they also get royalties on any trucks that are delivered. So whilst that's not necessarily a complete relation right there, you could see the price action relate to that. So if Diamond Peak are doing amazing, you know, Workhorse own 10%, so it's kind of good news for them as well. So that brings us on to why are they selling off? Well, it's kind of a double-edged sword really, because the main reason that they were being bought is now the reason they're being sell off, and that is the USPS contract. It's been postponed. And obviously the fact that this has been postponed means that maybe it wasn't quite certain that Workhorse were going to get it or somebody else. Maybe there's doubt right there. So this is also putting fear amongst shareholders, hence that people are selling out, cutting their losses or taking their profits. That is probably the main reason right now. Aside from that, we've obviously got cases in the world going up. I believe that US is at all-time highs right now. So this is not good news. Not good news for the stock market and not good news for Workhorse, because if there is another lockdown or another market crash or correction, people are selling off right now and taking their profits. We also tend to see EV companies kind of follow Tesla in a way. If Tesla are doing absolutely amazing in the stock market, say they're up 5% one day, it's quite likely you're going to see a lot of these other EV companies going up green as well, because people are having more faith in this sector and this industry. It is an industry for the future. This is a really new industry. We're not investing into, you know, consumables here or dividend payers. We are investing into future growth stocks. So this is a very volatile market. Sometimes they are up 10%, sometimes they are down 10%. This is very common right now. However, you're a long-term investor, these short-term sells shouldn't really affect you. It is a volatile market, we're going to be seeing that. So where do I stand on Workhorse? Well, I did actually add a small position to my high risk portfolio, and I haven't actually made a video on that just yet. So if you are watching this one, you're getting the inside scoop. I will go on to make a video about it in the future. However, I am currently down on this position. If it got to the $15 mark, which it seems to be getting closer and closer to, then I will definitely consider buying more Workhorse. And if it got anywhere near the $12 range, then I will definitely be buying more Workhorse. Of course, we need to keep an eye on the fundamentals of this company. The contract is a massive part of this company, whether we want it to be or not. If they don't get it, we're going to see price action go down. That is pretty much a guarantee. And if they do get it, you can pretty much guarantee it's going to go up. So it's a gamble if you're looking at it purely on the basis of the contract. But if you like this company long term, regardless of the contract, then it is exciting, and you should definitely do your own research into this company. Now, I mentioned this before on my HYLN video just the other day. You can check that one out. That if you are the type of person that has to check your stocks constantly and a sell-off panics you, then the EV market is not the sector to be in, because this is extremely volatile. It's probably one of the most volatile sectors out there right now. So you want to stay clear of that. But if you are a long-term investor and you're planning on holding stocks for 2 to 5 years or 10 years time, and you like the fundamentals of the company, you like where it's going in the future, then there is huge potential growth to be had in this sector. However, not all of these EV stocks will make it. So that's why it's so important that you always do your own research. Now, I'm really interested to know your thoughts on Workhorse. Is this a company that you own? Maybe you're planning on buying some more. Let me know down in the comments below. And if you found this video useful or interesting, please hit the like and subscribe to my channel. It really is appreciated. Thanks for watching, and until next time.